Hello again everyone, and welcome back to Otherworldly Encounters, where you can submit your NDE, OBE, spiritual or paranormal story to my email address noted here, and in the description section of this channel as well. No need to use your real name, you can submit anonymously and I will do my best to create a video with your story. Today's near-death experience comes from Kim, who died from pneumonia, was given a short tour of heaven, and received information about knowledge that people report is downloaded into them during near-death experiences. I was 43 years old when I developed a severe case of pneumonia. It started as an upper respiratory infection, progressed to bronchitis, and eventually turned into double pneumonia. My doctor prescribed antibiotics and a nebulizer, but didn't recommend admitting me to the hospital, as he said I might pick up another infection there, and to just take it easy at home. When I went to see him for my next visit, he said my lungs were worse and asked if I was using my nebulizer. I confessed that I was not, as the medication was making me nervous and shaky. He stressed the importance of using it and asked me to come back if there was no improvement. I tried the nebulizer a few more times, but I was unable to tolerate the nervousness and shaking, so after a few days, I quit using it altogether. As time went on, I could feel that I was having increasing difficulty breathing, along with extreme fatigue, and reached a point where I could no longer climb a flight of stairs. I should have updated the doctor on my condition, but knew he was going to insist that I restart the nebulizer, so I refrained from doing so. I was hoping that I could kick this on my own by staying in bed, which was probably the worst thing I could do. I told my husband that I was going to turn on the intercom, and if I needed anything, I would call for him, and to please keep an ear out for me. Then I got in bed, and slept for most of the day. When I woke up, I tried to move, but I was so weak, I didn't have the energy to turn over, or even lift my hand. I was very thirsty, and wanted something to drink, but was so fatigued and out of breath, that I couldn't get the words out of my mouth to ask my husband for a glass of water. Hours went by, and I felt like I was half dead, no water, extreme exhaustion, a fever, cough, and a feeling of suffocation. I fell asleep once again, but this time I did not wake up in my bed. Instead, I woke up on my bedroom ceiling. I assumed I was dreaming when I saw someone sleeping in my bed, but on closer examination, I realized that the person in my bed was me. My first thought was, I'm breathing normally, how is this happening? I haven't used the nebulizer, and my next thought was, I may have died from the pneumonia. I was relieved to be able to take a deep breath, but conflicted, as I was enjoying the feeling of not being in my body anymore, but also concerned that my husband would find me dead in my bed. All of a sudden, my sister, who had passed away 2 years prior, appeared in the room. I was so happy to see her, because we had always been very close, and I missed her dearly. She said she could take me to heaven, and show me around if I wanted to go with her, but it would have to be a quick trip. Again, I was conflicted, because I wanted to be certain that what I was experiencing was real, and not a dream or hallucination, so I asked if she could prove to me that what I was experiencing was from God, and not the devil. She understood, and then she summoned an angel, who showed me my husband, who was in the kitchen, and my brother who was in his home. I realized this could be a trick of the devil, but I accepted it as proof anyway, and agreed to go with her, so off we went for a visit to heaven. On our journey there, I heard a strange, soft, oscillating sound that had frequency changes each time it circled around me. The frequencies were low when passing on my left side, and high when passing on my right side. I asked my sister about that, and she said that meant I was about to connect with universal truth, and I would possess knowledge that I could take back with me, if I chose to go back. Then I turned into a blue ball of light, and entered heaven through a white veil with my sister. We traveled around, there were vivid colors in certain areas, and other areas were single colors. For instance, I saw a white garden. There were mountains, valleys, and oceans, and I was thinking, what better way to make a person coming from Earth feel comfortable and welcome, than to bring them to a place that looked familiar, and on top of that, more beautiful. My sister explained how the knowledge downloads work. She said when you get it, you are like a baby and then you grow as you ask questions. The more questions you have, the more answers you will receive, and there is no limit to the amount of knowledge you can access from within your soul. Then she asked if I wanted to go back. I thought of my husband and decided that I would, so we said goodbye, and I opened my eyes, and I was back in my body, in the hospital, and I had an oxygen mask covering my face. What did you think of Kim's story? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed her story, please give it a like and subscribe, which is free, and will help this channel grow, and hit the bell icon so you can receive a notification when I release a new video. If you choose to share a story with this channel, please email it to the address that appears at the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back and visit again soon.